Hey, welcome to our live hangout. This is Shelly Campbell and Chris Humala, and we are here to talk about Project Titan and what it is and why you should know about it. Why do you want to get in on this? And so I'm super excited about it. I've been talking to a lot of people about what I can talk about. We are under NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, and the reason is because it isn't a pre-launch phase. So this is a brand new product that's going on the market. And so if you know anything about pre-launches, you want to get in on this. You want to get in on this now because it's big, it's huge, and I can't express that enough. I've been talking to a lot of people. I've got people just calling me up left and right, ready to get started. And the thing is, you got to be an affiliate to get started with us. You can't just join without becoming an affiliate. You have to be an affiliate. But we have a real simple process for that, and then we can send you to an NDA agreement. You read that, you sign it, basically saying that you're not gonna go around talking about too much about the details of the product itself. And then we can let you in on a secret video that is about 3 hours long, and it explains all about it. It explains, like, it literally unveils the whole product, what it's about, why it's important. And let me tell you, I'm gonna just tell you right now, this product is really super important to help in coaching, personal development, and help with pretty much any business catapult to the next level of their business. So I'm super excited. I mean, if you're looking around on Facebook, you're gonna see a lot of us leaders are just making all kinds of sales on this thing. We've crashed our computers. We've crashed literally. We've got so many people signing up that we're crashing the servers, and so many people that are trying to watch the video that sometimes the video is not playing because the servers are crashing. But that's good. That's a great thing because that just goes to show how much this product is in need. And you have an opportunity right now to get in on the ground floor of it. And, you think about Apple, Facebook, all these other little apps and companies that came out with these new ideas, and they introduced people to it, and the people that wanted to get in on it got in on it, and now they're filthy rich. Okay, that's pretty much what this pre-launch is. It's an opportunity for you to catapult your business to the next level. So anybody, even the new online marketer, somebody that's never made a dime online before, will be able to get in on this and literally just go crazy with it. And you've got me, you've got a leadership, you got Chris, and we're here to support you and help you get to the next level in your business. So I'm gonna kind of pass it on to Chris, see what she thinks about all this. What do you think, Chris? Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know, Chris Welsh here, and basically, you can do this business anywhere. I mean, as you can see, I'm driving, I'm at work, NDA. I can't tell you where I'm working at, but bottom line is that you can build a business no matter where you are at. And Project Titan, I mean, I just want to share something with you, right? Um, I know Shelly's talking about you can make money, you can do this business no matter whether you have experience, and especially for a lot of you guys who don't have any experience um, in marketing and doing an online business. I mean, seriously, you don't need to have experience. I mean, I think of it as when Mark, the guy who created Facebook, Steve, the guy who created the iPhone, the Apple, right? His last name is Jobs, right? But bottom line is that he had an idea. He had a concept on how to make things simpler, how to make things more effective for you as well as for me. I mean, how to make things simple, how to make things more how how I should say in a 3-step process. You know what I'm trying to say? Is that in order to be successful, you gotta have confidence in yourself. You gotta believe. I mean, how many of you guys I know? Look at my phone. My phone's like jumping all over the place, but at least you can tell that I'm real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, things are always gonna happen. Things are always gonna be like jumping all over the place, but at least you know it works. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing right now, I mean, my phone's jumping all over the place, which is cool. I mean, you know it's real, and nothing's perfect. Shoot, if my life was perfect, I wouldn't be driving. I wouldn't be doing this job. You know what I'm saying? If my life was perfect, I mean, I look way better than what I look like right now, right? But I'm like, who gives a rip? You know, me, I'm like, who gives a rip? You know, I don't care. I don't care what people see in me. Basically, I'm real. You can hear that. I mean, if you wanna be free, if you want your freedom, do whatever it takes. 3-step process. Believe in yourself. Do whatever it takes to get you to where you want to be. 3, you get the results. ABC. You know Michael Jackson, ABC, right? Same thing, same thing. That's as much as I can tell you, you know. Project Freedom is and there we go again. I just made a turn. But you know what? Bottom line is that Project Freedom is out there right now. It's not Project Freedom, I'm so sorry. But Titan is out there right now. I mean, it's a big thing that's on the market. Check it out on YouTube. Check it out on our on on Shelly's website. I mean, find out what it's all about. Bottom line is that you need to be an affiliate in order to what is that to know what it's all about. I mean, in order to get into the business, basically, Shelly's got a business, I got a business, but we basically work together as a team, you know. And that's the most that I can tell you. I mean, you gotta click on the link and find out what it's all about. I just want to tell you this: it's not for everybody. Okay, I don't want to be negative, but bottom line is that it's not for everybody. And the reason is, not a lot of people want to take massive action.
Yep.
Not a lot of people want to take massive action. Number 2, many people are afraid of the 4-letter word. Oh my God. Work.
WROK.
WORK.
Yeah.
Number 1, people are afraid of that. But if you're not afraid of work, if you're not afraid of freedom, if you're not afraid of breaking through that bondage that you're in right now, check out the link. All right. Not everybody's gonna get the results because they're afraid of that 4-letter word, work. I love you guys. I hate to cut it short, but with Shelly and myself together, we just want to encourage you, break that bondage because here I am. I'm stuck at a 4-letter word, work. But temporarily, this is just
Right.
temporary because I'm building my future. I'm building my dream. Why am I doing this? It's for my family. It's for my 2 dogs. It's for me. Basically, I want to go places for the rest of my life and not be stranded where I'm at right now. And basically, number 1 thing, it all has to do with this. The other thing, it all has to do with this, my heart. Where is my heart? Right here. But basically, my heart is everywhere to help people. If that's you, click on the link down below. And I'll see you in the next one. I love you guys. Peace out.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Love you.
Love you.
So yeah, you heard it from Chris, and honestly, I can't be on here too much longer. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of people to get back with. It's been a crazy busy day. I can tell you though that this is exciting. This isn't some hype. This isn't some BS. Like Chris said, it isn't for everybody. Maybe everybody doesn't want to work from home. Me, I do. Okay. And this is why I retired from a demotion that I was offered a couple weeks ago. And because I've been working on this and building this business of my own for the last couple of years, I was able to gracefully walk away from a demotion that would have really demised me. And I was already at a point in my transition. I was already transitioning, like, how do I leave this position, because I enjoyed it. I loved the job that I had, but at the same time, I didn't enjoy driving 45 minutes to an hour to get there, 45 minutes to an hour to get back. I did not enjoy working anywhere from 10 to 14, 15, 16 hours a day, depending on how many banquets I had going on, and not being able to see my kids. I'd leave here at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning and not get home till sometimes, very late at night. And I was always like being told that I needed to work at night, even though there were other people that could have very easily taken care of that for me. And I don't like the fact that, I didn't like that people wanted to tell me, hey, you have to be here. You have to be here right here at this time, when there was, I had trained other people that could have done that job just as easily. But there was an insistence on my boss's part where, he wanted me to be there. And I didn't want to work seconds anymore. I'm 44 years old. I've had enough of that life, and I worked from home for 13 years before I got back out in the workforce. Had a very successful business from home. Some things happened, and I went back out into the workforce, and I enjoyed what I was doing out in the workforce, but I didn't enjoy the time frames that I had to work in. I didn't enjoy a lot of the things that go along with working out in a corporation. And, when you start making so much money and then a company comes in and decides, hey, we're going to do some budget cuts, they are easily to dispose of you. You are nothing more than a number. So it's best, and I've always encouraged many of my friends, family, even people that I work with or worked with in the past to, not put all their eggs in one basket and have some type of a private, personal business of their own. I mean, I'm not saying everybody here likes or agrees with Donald Trump, but Donald Trump himself said, what is one of the keys to success? One of the keys to success is to have your own business. Okay, not to become an employee, not to be an employee, because you'll never have true success as an employee. What you'll have is a job, which is usually a joke. Okay, because you're not going to have time freedom. You're going to be on somebody else's time. You're going to have to clock in and clock out when they tell you got to clock in and clock out. For me, I didn't like that. And maybe it was because I had a taste of true freedom working from home for 13 years. And, then I got back out in the workforce. I did what I had to do. And I got to see very quickly that I was ready to actually work from home again. So for me, I got on here. I got online about 5 years ago when I got my first computer. I've done some volunteer work for Habitat for Humanity, about 400 hours worth. And they gave me a computer, a refurbished computer for free, which I wasn't expecting, but I took it as a gift. And I said, as soon as I got it, I went to Disney World when I was 15, and they had the future, displayed. And in the display, they showed, this family where there were microwaves, which back then when I was 15, they didn't have microwaves. They had cell phones, which again, when I was 15, there wasn't cell phones. And if they were like this big, and you had to be rich, to have one. And computers, which there were, not in every household like they are today. There were they were showing the future, things that we didn't have back when I was 15, but things that were going to come out that are now here today. So think about that. I mean, it's just like a pre-launch, maybe it wasn't there before, and that's fine, but now it is. And when you've got things that are available to you, and not just things that are available to you, but an opportunity to get in as an investment on that ground floor to help you launch yourself catapult yourself into a whole new, realm, really. if you think about it. And to me, I mean, that's what I was like, yeah, I want in on this. I want to be one of those people behind that screen that were, you know, they said people would go to school from home, people would work from home. And I remember thinking to myself, I'm going to be that person. That sounds really cool to be able to work from home and, you know, go to school from home. So really, technically, you know, when I got online, I started investing in myself. Because the first thing I did when I got online, I didn't know nothing. I was computer illiterate. I didn't know the first thing about social media. I didn't know the first thing about copy and pasting. I didn't know the first thing about anything, you know. And so I started looking, reading, Googling things, got involved with a few different companies, which not every company is solid out there. There was a website that I had at one point where, you know, there was a big protective order sign across it, and they said, you know, you cannot enter this website. I went to go work on it one day, and it was like, what do you mean I can't enter my own website? I'd paid a lot of money for this thing, right? But it wasn't a company that was in compliance, which this company is in compliance. Not only are we in compliance, but we also, you know, are very upfront and transparent with income disclaimers. And so for this company to be able to launch, this isn't just your average typical launch. This is something huge. I cannot express to you how huge it is. Now, Chris says it's not for everybody, but let me tell you, this particular product is for everybody. This particular product is for anybody who wants to grow to the best abilities they can to the next level in their life. And there are tools that are going to be going along with this product that we've never seen before that are going to eliminate outside sourcing, which you would normally have to do in having your own business. They're going to actually be built right in to the system to where you're not going to have to outsource and pay extra money. It's already going to be included in your online business. So, you know, I got in with this company because it's solid. I literally went to an event to make sure this was a solid company. And this was like, you know, it'll be 3 years in July. And, you know, even taking a step back from my business and going on vacation to the Bahamas, I was still able to make some income, which I was really surprised and shocked about because I hadn't even been advertising. I wasn't even doing anything with it because my father was dying. So I'd taken a step back, you know. But that's kind of like the beauty of online marketing and automation. Once you get your system into place, you know, and with these products, now you don't have to do everything that, you know, is in there, but I recommend doing everything. I recommend it because you're going to get top of the line training. But this one particular issue, this one particular product is something that you don't have to buy everything in order to get this one product. You can just get this one product. You know what I mean? It is right now, it's only being offered to affiliates though. So you do have to become an affiliate, but you know, for $7 you can check it out. You know, that's nothing. You can just get on, pay $7, you know, for a 14-day trial, sign a disclosure saying that you're not going to go talking about our product, you know, and then go look at the product, go check it out yourself. It is so worth it. Trust me. You know, I could care less about your $7. I want you to see how you could catapult your business, whatever business you're doing, into the next level. And this is something that is, I can tell you, one of the number 2 things on the market that people are needing, wanting, and buying right now. Now, you know, when I got on internet marketing 5 years ago, it was like 2 million people buying products online. I can't even quote the number now that it is. It was like 7 million, and it's gone up from there. Somebody the other day said like over a couple billion, and I'm like, what? You know, think about that. That's a lot of abundance out there. That's a lot of people buying a lot of things online, and you can get in on it, and you can make a substantial income and turn your life around to where you're not working a job, but you're actually working a business from home. You know, I was talking to somebody the other day who actually sells purses online, and she said, I don't even know what a blog is. And I'm like, that's not what I'm promoting right now. I'm promoting Project Titan, but just so you know where I'm coming from. She said, oh, I don't even know what a blog is. And I said, well, a blog is something that you absolutely have to have if you're going to have a business online. And she said, well, you know, I already do kind of good with my business. I said, yeah, you do kind of good with your business, but if you had a blog, you could do a lot better with your business. And her response was, I don't want to be that big. Well, that's fine if you don't want to be that big, but if you do want to be that big, then you want to get in on this, and you want to learn how to do it, and you want to get in on it now while it's in pre-launch, So you can, this isn't even a blog. This is just another product that's going to like excel any business out there. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. If you're into coaching, if you're into personal development, if you just check out this video, you will see more than I can tell you. But I can tell you that there's a lot of really great stuff in there, and there's a huge opportunity going on. I think without saying much more, like we've paid out over $700,000 in 7 days. Income disclaimer. That's a lot of money. Think about that. Think about adding a few zeros to your bank account and how that would make your life feel. What could that do for you and your family? Okay, so that's it. That's all I can say. I've put a link somewhere below, above, or beside this video, and just go ahead and click it. Pay the $7 for the trial membership. If you don't like what you see, ask for your money back. I could care less. I'm looking for 20 people that want to run solid with me, that want to grow this new product with me, and you just get in, check out the NDA, get as excited as I am. Like Chris said, it's not for everybody, but I think that it's for anybody that wants to have real change in their life, who wants to be able to succeed, who wants to grow their income. So think about that for a minute. What do you want in your life? Do you have dreams? Do you have aspirations? I have a vision to go help feed orphans, more orphans. I'm already helping to feed some, but I want to be able to actually fly out to Africa, and I want to be able to hug and kiss all my little orphans that I'm helping. And I want to, I've got friends all over the world I want to go meet and visit and help, and I want to be a part of the solution in this society, not a part of the problem. So that's the reason. That's one of the big whys why I do what I do. It's not just about taking care of my family. I'm always taking care of my family. God's always provided a way, one way or another. I'm a very hardworking, independent provider. So I'm not worried about like my main bills. I just want to be able to make more so I can help more people. And I want to be able to take people with me and grow in this industry, show other people how they can grow in this industry. I've met some really amazing people here. If you're at work or working a job, or maybe you are online and you just haven't made any money yet, this is an opportunity for you to grow your business. This is an opportunity for you to get in on the ground floor of something that's going to be huge. This isn't some little toy. It's not something that's that's just hype. This is real. So anyway, I'm real excited. I sure hope that you take time to listen to what I'm saying and just check it out, because I can't express to you enough how important I believe that this product is. I know for me, I had a major breakthrough using just a very little part of the product, and I had some huge major breakthroughs with that product. So I'm telling you, you guys want to check this out. This is really, really super awesome. I can't say it any other way. Are you still with us, Chris? Are you want to join in on a goodbye here? You got anything else you want to say before we say goodbye? She said goodbye. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I love you. I hope that you can check it out. I don't even think I can show like my back office right now. Chris is back.
Whoops.
That's okay. Did you have anything
I
else
pressed the
you wanted
wrong
to
button.
Was there anything you wanted to share with us, Chris?
Sorry about that. I mean, you don't have to be technically inclined like what just happened to me just a few seconds ago. I pressed the wrong button. Things are bound to happen. Like I said, life is not perfect. If it was, would I be doing this four letter word called work? No. I mean, I got way better things to do. You know what I mean? I got way better things that I want to do, you know? But it is what it is, life goes on. But I look at it this way, that no matter where you're at in your situation, right? Um, break through the bondage. I've been through so many obstacles. I mean, in my life. I mean, I'm born with a mild case of cerebral palsy. I have a learning disability. I have to work. I have to support myself, my family. I mean, my dogs, and there's an addition here, but I can go on and on and on and tell you all the problems and issues that I've got going on with me. But you know what? Screw it. Just pick yourself up. Do whatever you got to do. I know you gotta you know make ends meet. You gotta be able to get through whatever you're going through right now, whether it's a divorce, whether it's a separation. I know I've been there. I've done that. Um, I lost my place. I mean, there's so many things of what I've gone through, but I look at it right now. You know, I got through it. I got through all that stuff. But how? It's not so much about the how. It's so much of why. What is it that you want? What is it that you want to do? I'm an individual that always put people in the front of me, no matter what. I'm always an individual that always puts people in the front of me. I'll be the last one to eat. I'll be the last one to sit down. I'll be the last one to go to sleep. And the reason is because my heart and my mind is set in a tone that pretty much aligns up. It's basically about people. That's what it's all about. For me, that's what it's all about. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's all about. I mean, look at it. You're looking at me. I'm looking at you. It's all about you. It's all about serving people. That's what it's all about. If you're an individual who's all about serving other people, then this is for you. If you're about if you are wanting to break free that bondage that you're in right now, then this is for you. You want to stop worrying about where's your next paycheck, or I mean, how am I going to be able to pay for that phone bill? How am I going to be able to pay for that rent? How am I going to be able to do this? How am I going to be able to do that? I want to tell you something. I don't care whether it's Empower Network. I don't care whether it's Titan. I'm just going to tell you this straight up. The product alone makes it possible for you to break through all the obstacles of what you're going through right now. I mean, look at it. Shelly's telling you that it's a hot item out there, what have you. And it is. I just want to tell you, you want to learn more about it? Go search it. Go research it. Look on her website. She has her website on on the banner below her. Check it out. Unfortunately, I don't have mine on there. Is because I'm on the cell phone, and on the cell phone you're limited. But does that hold me back? No. All the obstacles of what I've gone through while growing up, it doesn't hold me back. Even though I have cerebral palsy, even though I have a learning disability, that's with me for the rest of my life. Right now, I'm not using it as a crutch because if I was, would I be on this screen that you're looking at right now? Like I said, I got better things to do. I got I got better things to do. I could be out of this bus right here that the steering wheel right here. I could be out of this bus. I could be out there talking to other people. I could be, enjoying a meal, but I chose not to. I chose to sit here, be on a phone call with you, and let you know that this stuff is possible. I don't want to say that it is possible, I want to say that it does work. And like what Shelly was telling you about, it's a new item that is in the works of being active in a matter of weeks. I want to tell you, it's in a matter of weeks. It's gonna launch whether you're here or whether you're not. It's just gonna launch. And if you don't get if you don't get in, bottom line, if you just don't get in, it's like you waiting on the sideline and just watching the ball just pass you by. So make the decision, take massive action, and get onto Shelly's website, see what it's all about, and you don't like it, then you don't like it. Just get your money back. No harm.
Right. Yeah, tell
No
them what
harm
your website
whatsoever.
is, Chris.
My website is work, WORK, with, WITH, Chris, KHRIS.com. Workwithchris.com. And then again, I do hope to see you on Friday. I love you guys. Hanaho.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I just want to say too, last night, see, part of the thing is when you get involved here and you take massive action and you go ahead and lock your spot with this Project Titan. When you do that, you get on a masterminds. You get on. I mean, right now we're doing all kinds of masterminds that for people that are actually for people that have actually locked their spot in the product, and literally you get a 21-day game plan PDF. Listen, I got mine last night, okay? It took me a minute or two to get mine because the servers had crashed, and even though I'd paid for everything, like, it took a minute for them to get all the links out to everybody because the server crashed, because there was just like people are going crazy buying, trying to get in on this thing, and all these, they're trying to do the genealogy. So literally the servers crashed, the calls crashed. It was crazy, it was exciting at the same time. Everybody's, like, there's hundreds of people getting ticked off because they're like, where's my links? Where's my links? And so I finally got my PDF, right? And I got on with this webcast and I started, following the 21-day game plan. And let me tell you, today, okay, before I went to bed last night, I connected with 30 people. And it was my goal to connect with another 70 people in the next 24 hours. And so I made a solid commitment that I'm connecting with 100 people in 24 hours. And just inviting them to see this, right? And I ended up having over 200 hits and 10 brand new leads just from that right there, just from taking that little bit of action. And not only that, but I ended up talking to some really amazing people, connecting with some really awesome people of influence that I'm going to actually partner up with on some things. And I thought it was just amazing to be able to have such long, lengthy, like-minded conversations last night. And I was up till like 4:30 in the morning, doing all this. And it was just absolutely amazing. I was just so happy with the results that I had in just, reaching out and just doing the work, and this was, the webcast was like 9 o'clock. Then I went on another webcast and probably about 12. And once I got off that, got off that like by 12 and literally started putting into action everything that I had been told. Because once you actually get in, the leaders, excuse me, I had some soup a little bit ago, but the leaders actually work with you, and I'll work with you. And if I can't help you, my leaders will help you, so we all work together as a family. It doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter if you're the little guy or the big guy. Everybody works together as a family here. And we try to help each other. We don't just try, we do help each other. I mean, look at Chris, me and Chris, and we connected on Facebook, a couple years ago. We met each other last year at the Nashville event. We've become very good friends since then. We have our own businesses, but we still connect and help each other. And honestly, I mean, Chris is one of the best people I know. She's smart. She's amazing. She's about 5 steps ahead of me on this because she took more action, massive action than I did in the beginning. And she's my accountability partner. She helped me in times that were tough and times when I didn't think I could keep on going on. And I helped her in times when she couldn't, and we helped pull each other because this is what it's all about. It's all about helping each other, pulling each other up. This isn't a dog eat dog world here. It's about helping each other. And that's what we want to do. And one thing I found very interesting at this last event, it was the most amazing event I've ever been to. And I've been to a lot of events over the years, not just with this company, but different companies. And I got to tell you, it was one of the most amazing events I've ever been to. And I had so many great breakthroughs. My 15-year-old went with me and he had breakthroughs, and he was able to actually go online and talk about them. Like he did his own video blogs because now he's wanting to start his own little skate shop and gaming shop, doing gaming reviews. I mean, there's like a unlimited amount of things you could do here with the online business in general. So, it doesn't matter. I mean, Chris has got a passion for her dogs and for, well, she wants to do some great things. She wants to have, is it a dog sitting type business? What's your
Um,
vision again with the dogs?
um, for me, it's about it's about dogs, and I want to be able to have my own dog facility, dog cemetery, a dog park, basically anything that has to do with dogs. And there's many things. I mean, if you ever saw the movie called The Bucket List, um, the one I don't know actors that well, but if you ever saw the movie The Bucket List, I mean, I got a big bucket list. I want to be able to do things. I mean, that has never been done before. I mean, Nashville, which was like just a couple of weeks ago. I mean, I know I've seen Shelly last year. We went to Nashville, and here I am from Hawaii, and Shelly's out at Indiana. And when I was out in Nashville, I mean, I was like, is that a train? Cause I heard ding ding ding, and I was like, is that a train? And she was like telling me, yeah, that's a train. And I was like, oh. So I got to Nashville this year, right? Just a couple of weeks ago. And when I got to Nashville, I'm in the airplane. I mean, I'm coming into Nashville. And then Shelly's like, are you above me? And I was like, am I above you? I was like, wow, we can catch signals, you know? And then all of a sudden, what was it? I sent her back a text and I tell her in return that I said, I see a train. And in my brain, I'm like thinking, oh my God, like, Shelly's like, yeah, I hope you see a train. You know, I mean, it's stuff that I want to say that it gives you an opportunity to doing things of what you've never done before. You know, it's it's all about this right here. It's all about the mindset. You know, you're so accustomed to, I can't do that, or nah, I don't think that'll work, or you know, we're so accustomed, we're so conditioned by what we know and mostly what we don't know. That's the most dangerous part, what we don't know. And the reason why I want to say that is because can you do this? No, you shouldn't do that. It ain't gonna work. Automatically, you shut yourself down. You just tell you. I mean, people just tell you. I bet you any money. I always hear that. I always hear that. I always hear that saying from people that are around me. I always hear that saying. I bet you any money this ain't gonna work. I bet you. No way. Or I hear this other saying that that people would tell me, you know, when I get started in doing something, I always hear this when people tell me, "Yeah, right. Yeah, right." And I'm like, watch what happens. So
Right. Watch what happens.
somebody always proves me wrong, right? So I helped somebody go buy one of these things right here. I helped somebody go buy one of these things right here, right? And after having to help them go buy this, I'm not I'm not a genius. I don't specialize in knowing everything. What happens is that I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to know what it takes to get me to where I want to be, right? But it's so funny that when I go ahead and show them how to do something just like this, because I helped them go buy one of these, right? They automatically come to me and they automatically ask me, "Oh, how do you do this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I thought you said that you didn't know how." You know, that is so funny because it's like first they tell me that I bet you, and I'm like, "Don't bet me, cause you'll lose." But I'm like, "I bet you can do it." But I just want to tell you, it's not about betting. It's about having confidence in yourself that you can do it. I just want to tell you that you can do it. Because if a person with cerebral palsy and a person with learning disability can do this, what makes you think that you can't do a business? You know what's holding you back? I just want to tell you, it's you. Because that's what held me back in the beginning. It held me back because of my thinking. It held me back because I believed what others believed of me. They proved to me that this will not work. And you know what? It didn't work because I didn't believe in myself. So how's that? I just want to tell you, if you want to know that it does work, go ahead and click on the link that you see on Shelly's screen, because I just want to tell you this. You'll see that it does work. It's not about me. It's not about Shelly. It's basically about you. You must be wanting to be able to do this because you're watching us. And just like what I was saying, I'm here at work at a 9 to 5 job, which I will be walking away because that's what I want. I don't know what you want, but I want bondage to be gone.
Amen.
I want to be able to do the things of what I want. All right?
Amen.
So I'll see you on the next one. I love you.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
Okay.
We love you.
Love you too. Hi, hi.
All right. Bye, sweetie.
Okay, bye.
So you just heard it, and I'm not the only one here. I know right now we're partnered up here, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of people just taking massive action right now. A lot of stuff happening. I got to get off this here so I can get into my massive action as well. But this is, again, like Chris said, this is about you. We're trying to share this with you to give you an opportunity to get on the ground floor of something that's really freaking awesome. And I mean, I cannot express that enough. It is so freaking awesome. And I can't express it enough to you. I want to just it's so important because this is like mind blowing. This, as soon as it was revealed to me what was happening, as soon as this pre-launch was revealed, I was just like mind blown. Anybody that is currently working online, when they see this, when this goes live, they're gonna wish they had gotten in on the pre-launch, and that is why we are reaching out to you, because this thing is gonna freaking blow people's minds. It is going to literally blow things out of the water. And Chris and I are both willing to do whatever it takes to learn whatever we need to learn to be the 5 and 6 income earners, 7 income earners that we want to be. I live a pretty modest but comfortable life, and I just want to be able to help other people. I know that Chris has a lot of dreams. I've got a lot of dreams. I'm sure that somewhere in there, you have a lot of dreams. I'm sure that somewhere in there, the person that's listening to this, the person that's resonating with this, is sick and tired of working a job and never making enough money to make ends meet. We've both been there. God knows, Chris and I have both worked 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet. So we know all about that. Chris and I have both been homeless. We both know about that. And we both know that we've been broke before. And it was all mindset shift. Once we started changing the way we thought, once we started having that paradigm shift, we were able to literally manifest and create whatever we wanted. Right, Chris? I mean, manifestations are completely real, completely solid. I've been seeing it happen over and over, especially since I've started applying certain things to my life. And man, I'm just telling you, you got to get in on this thing while it's still hot, while it's still in a pre-launch phase. And this pre-launch phase is only going to be for a couple weeks, and then it's going to go live, and then everybody's going to be available to get it, But right now, it's only affiliates that are allowed to get it. So get in, become an affiliate, watch the NDA, watch the video that explains it. I know right now the video is not like, it's long. Nobody wants to sit through 3 hours of a video, but if you can sit through it and understand it and grasp the idea here behind it, then you're going to understand how important this is and how it can catapult your life, your business into the next century. All you got to do is scroll around and see all these different, there's a lot of excitement going on, a lot of affiliates right now that are really excited about sharing their incomes. Income disclaimer, because not everybody is going to, make the same results as somebody else. There's some people that have been in this a lot longer that know what they're doing. And there's some people that are still learning about what they need to do. But it doesn't matter whether you've been in it for a while or you're just new. Everybody can benefit from this. And it doesn't matter if you're in or you're not. If you're in something else, you can still catapult whatever business you're currently doing with the tools that we are offering. So that's one of the reasons I'm saying this is important. You need to check it out. So I've spent a lot of time here already. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I love you guys. We'll see you on Friday. We're going to do another live Google Hangout on Friday. Not sure yet what the topic will be, but please connect with Chris or I. Workwithchris.com, abundancewithshelly.com. We're both on Facebook. Connect with either one of us. We'll be happy to help you with that NDA. We'll be happy to share the video with you. We'll be happy to share the trial membership with you. If you know this is something you want to do, we'll be happy to get you right into the big stuff. Okay. So thanks for watching. We appreciate you coming in, taking your time to pay attention, listen, and we love you. We'll see you on the next one. So bye-bye.